We are. I think that's better.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, we are. We are Ugandans. We're a group of Ugandans representing Africa and Uganda in particular. We are here to share with you the plight Africans have to go through because of the taxpayers' money. Our government, the Biden administration, extends to the African continent as aid. Now, I should have made a statement from our people that I had prepared, but I decided not to read anything. I want to share with you the actual experience living in Africa and receiving aid from the United States of America and what it actually does. I also want to challenge you to think about what would be the Third World War caused by Russia, China, North Korea in Africa. It's a very big problem that I think everyone here should be very concerned about because it's on its way. Before I talk about Russia and China, I don't know how much all of us know about Uganda and Africa. Most times when we talk about Africa, most Americans think Africa is a country. Africa is not a country. Africa is a continent. And that continent houses over 56 countries. One of them is Uganda, where we hail from. Now Uganda has a dictator that has been in power for over 38 years. And this dictator is Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, as you see in this picture, is standing right next to President Biden, President Joe Biden.
Oh.
Now this guy, the black guy in that picture, has been in power for over 38 years. And he's in power just because he receives $1 billion from the State Department of the United States of America. Now that's a very big concern. We as human rights defenders and activists, we stand here battling $1 billion. That is the reason this gentleman right there has been in power. Now, the United States of America sends this $1 billion on an annual basis every year. Since he's been in power for 38 years, we are talking about $38 billion. But the question is, what is the US funding in Uganda? Now, $38 billion goes to Uganda alone, not Africa. I told you, Africa is a continent, and that continent houses over 56 countries. And Uganda is a landlocked country located in East Africa. That locked country that has a population of 48 million Ugandans has received $38 billion in the last 38 years.
This is something new, the Casper Slide Part 2, featuring the Platinum Band. And this time, we're gonna get funky.
What is the US funding in that small country, that small country?
Everybody
It is funding
Hey, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all not supposed to be on the sidewalk, man, unless you got a permit.
We have a permit. We have a permit.
But they supposed to be on in the street right here, though.
We have a
See,
permit.
they don't never let people protest on the sidewalk, bro.
Oh, okay,
That's why I was telling you before he came over and said something to her. Now he gonna come back and say something to her.
Yeah.
Y'all
Cha-cha, real smooth.
I remember when President Joe Biden came in power,
Turn it out.
in his first week,
Take it back now,
he
y'all.
said America
One
can
up this
pursue
time.
both their interests and their values.
Let's go.
But my fellow Americans, I want to assure you,
Now it's time to get funky.
America's interests
To the right now.
have over the years
To the left.
outweighed
Take it
America's
back now,
values
y'all.
of
One
human
up this
rights,
time.
children's
One up
rights,
this time.
and women's
Right foot,
rights,
2 stumps. Left foot, 2
social
stumps.
rights.
Slide to the left.
Those don't matter.
Slide to
At
the
all.
right. Crisscross.
And that's why,
Crisscross.
regardless how much we say about,
Cha-cha, real
we
smooth.
speak up about violation of
Let's go.
human rights in Uganda, the US will keep
Take
funding
it
this
back now, y'all.
38
This
years.
time.
And mind
2
you,
ups this time.
the US changes
Right foot, 2 stumps.
leaders every 4 years.
Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees.
But every 4 years, America sends at least an ambassador to Uganda, and they start from this side.
Come on.
And the US are proudly stand here before the cameras and claim
To the left.
rich
Take
democracy.
it back now, y'all.
There's really democracy work elsewhere, outside the borders of the US.
Right foot, let's start.
No, it
Left
does
foot,
not.
let's start. Right
Democracy
foot again.
only works in the US here. Outside the US, they are breeding dictators.
Freeze.
And when they are
Everybody clap your
done with
hands.
this one, they water him and replace him with another one. That's why we come here. And we are asking you, fellow
Can
Americans,
you go down low?
let's hold these representatives
How low can you go?
and senators
Can you bring it to the
accountable,
top?
because they approve of these funds.
Can you bring it to the top?
The State Department will not send $1 billion US to Uganda unless the legislators approve of it. So we are begging you, fellow Americans, let's hold our senators and representatives accountable for the human rights violations ongoing in Africa.
Reverse. Slide to the left.
Now, as I conclude, allow me to talk about Russia,
Reverse.
North Korea,
Cha-cha
and
now,
China.
y'all. Cha-cha again.
This dictatorship over the years
Cha-cha again.
has been an ally of the United States of
To
America.
the left. Take it back.
And
now, y'all.
about 5 years
Two
ago,
ups.
Russia, China, and North Korea came into the picture. As I speak right now, there is a nuclear plant. There is a nuclear plant in Uganda, and it's being funded and run by North Korea. We all know what North Korea is capable of. We all know what Russia is capable of. And we also know what China is capable of.
Yeah. Do that stuff. Do it.
Now, if you think this is a Ugandan problem or an African problem, very soon, because America survives on resources, natural resources that are imported from Africa. Now, if this problem, the China, Russia, North Korea problem, is not handled right now, it's going to become the Third World War. Because right now, Russia is recruiting all American allies in Africa. And this is intended to get back at the US.